What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm giving you an ultimate and fully detailed beginner's guide for DC Worlds Collide. If you're brand new to the game, or even if you've been playing for a little while but still feel overwhelmed, this video is going to walk you through everything you need to know to start strong, avoid the common traps, and really enjoy this game long term. I also have a bachelor's degree in clinical psychology, so I love connecting psychology to games in all aspects of my life. Throughout this video, I'm going to help you understand not just the mechanics of the game, but the mindset that will help you avoid burnout and stay motivated. Let's roll that intro and get right into the video. So, the first and most important thing I want to tell you guys is take your time. Please don't rush. DC Worlds Collide is a game where early game is actually the most fun. There's the most content, the fastest growth, and really just the most excitement. Once you get closer to endgame, your daily routine becomes much smaller. You're going to be doing daily missions, some PvP, some convergence, a bit of Evil Falls, and league challenges, but that's pretty much it. So please enjoy the early game. Enjoy the story. Enjoy discovering new characters. Enjoy building your roster. Later on, the entire game is going to become patience and about resource management. So don't sprint through the part where everything feels exciting and fresh. Now let's talk about team building, because this is probably the single most important part of the game. DC Worlds Collide is a team building game before anything else. You can't level every character and expect results. You have to choose a direction. There are so many archetypes, whether you go with a block team, burn team, there's a crit AoE team, there's a poison team, a sacrifice team, Mr. T teams, shield teams, bleed teams, the 11th Street Kids with Peacemaker and Judo Master, and Creature Commandos. The point is, guys, this game is built around synergy. If you spread your resources across too many characters, the game punishes you hard. If you focus your resources on a few teams, though, the game will reward you. Please do your research and figure out what kind of team appeals to you. Maybe you want to build burn. Maybe you want crit AoE. Maybe you want poison. Or maybe you just want a team of characters you love. Pick a direction early. Commit to it, and you'll save yourself weeks of wasted progression. I would personally recommend a block team for beginners, because it is decent, free to play, and most of the characters needed to make it are epic and can be obtained rather quickly, especially compared to other teams like the Mr. T team or Poison. Especially Poison, because one of the legendaries for that team isn't even available right now. There are pretty decent free-to-play sacrifice teams out there as well. There are guides on different teams throughout YouTube, and if you want to see more of my setup, feel free to check out my earlier videos on the game for more insight. While we're talking about resources, let's talk about diamonds. Diamonds are extremely valuable, and beginners usually waste them. Once you get a team or two established, guys, and you have a solid lineup of epic characters, please stop summoning on the weekly banner and legendary banner. They are insanely expensive, and the odds of pulling the legendary you actually want are basically non-existent because every legendary is in them. Wait for specific legendary banners. These banners contain one specified legendary character, so you have the best odds at getting the character you want and maximizing your resources simultaneously. You will save diamonds, time, and a lot of frustration doing it this way. Trust me. Now let's talk about XP and titanium. Early in the game, you're going to feel like you have a ton of these resources. But once you get deeper into the game, they become extremely scarce. Leveling up characters at high levels takes ridiculous amount of XP and titanium, so you're going to really want to be smart about how you spend them. Again, this is why focusing on one team in the beginning is so important. Once you hit chapter 34 in the story, you will have to use a second team. So I would start building your second team as soon as your first is in a good spot. You want all your teams to be at rank 10, badge 30 at the end of the day. That is the goal. Your first team should be the 5 characters you manually level up. Every other legendary and epic character should go straight into the level matrix. Epics are incredibly strong in this game. They can carry you through most of the story and most of the content. You do not always need a legendary. Legendaries just help you do things faster and more efficiently. I also want to talk about something that matters from a psychological standpoint. Guys, don't just chase the meta. This is where a lot of players burn out. This is a gacha game at the end of the day. You are not meant to get every character unless you are spending money. Real money. Chasing every shiny new meta character will exhaust you. Please build meta units if you want, but also build the characters you love. Being emotionally invested in your roster is what keeps you playing long term. Autonomy is one of the core foundations of motivation in psychology, and when you feel like you're playing someone else's way instead of your own, that's when burnout happens. Play your way, please. Alright, now let's go over all the game modes so you actually know what you're doing. The main story is going to be your core progression path. It gives you resources like diamonds, character XP, gold, and a ton of account growth. Push it as far as you can without hitting a wall. The farther you get, the better rewards you will be able to obtain. Evil Falls is a boss mode. Different bosses require different teams and reward you with gear materials. This is one of the main ways you're going to progress your character equipment. Convergence is one of the most important modes in the entire game. It gives you a huge variety of resources. Each node requires specific team types like heroes only, villains only, agile, tactical, and mighty. This mode tests your roster diversity and is extremely rewarding. Crisis Watch is another mode where you beat nodes with specific victory requirements. You need to complete all 3 requirements for the best rewards. At level 10, Crisis Watch becomes extremely difficult and the victory conditions become confusing, but being the first in your server to clear it gets you amazing rewards like diamonds and Nurtron and badge material. Team-ups let you help your friends and league mates battle different setups, and you earn resources that are used to level up artifacts. Elseworlds is a daily mode where you can try out different characters that you might not have and create teams that you might not focus on. Your character's health carries over between battles. This forces you to be strategic or you won't finish the run. However, you can revive characters using adrenaline shots if you need to. This is an amazing way to test out different characters and synergies that you might want to build later on. War World is all about your PvP content. Arena is simple. 1 offense team and 1 defense team. Elite Arena requires 3 teams, and these will be used to defend and fight against your opponent's teams. The top players from Elite Arena move to Victor's Arena, which gives the best PvP rewards. This is why eventually you will absolutely need 3 fully built teams at rank 10 and badge 30 if you want to compete and place highly. System Recovery is another mode that unlocks harder battles within main stages. Completing these give you insane rewards like super encrypted tokens and epic fragments. This mode is extremely important. Artifacts and Reinforcements are 2 systems that boost your character's power. Artifacts give you stats and effects, while reinforcements come from the digital universe or certain events and help push your team's overall strength farther. Join a good league, guys. Seriously, this matters so much. A good league clears league challenges, which gets you tons of rewards and resources. You can also hire 3 characters from your league members each week to help you in difficult content. And the league banner lets you use league credits to summon for characters. Being in an active league is a huge advantage. Make sure you complete all your daily missions every day. These are going to give you essential resources and keep you progressing steadily. The bunks is where you're going to deploy characters to bring back resources over time. Most of your titanium will come from the bunks, so always keep them active. This happens in Batgirl's room. The other rooms don't have much value, so I wouldn't worry about unlocking them right away. The digital universe gives reinforcements and other upgrade materials. Unlocking certain characters is going to allow you to do character training for great rewards. These are called trials and can be found in the Adventure tab. Exploration is another fun mode where you move through interactive environments fighting enemies. There aren't many of these, so please enjoy them. They can give small rewards for completing them. Now, if you plan to spend money, let me save you a lot of regret. The best things to buy are the seasonal security plans, the monthly drone, and the growth funds. These are going to give you the best value for money. Most bundles in the store are massive ripoffs, so please spend carefully. Now, let's talk about the starter banner. Early on, you're going to get a choice of 3 legendaries: The Flash, OG Superman, and Wonder Woman. Most people will tell you to pick Wonder Woman, and that advice is honestly pretty solid. She's very good, especially in PvP, and she fits perfectly into crit AoE teams. Superman is okay in burn teams. However, the best burn comps don't really utilize him that much, so I wouldn't go for him unless you just love the character. Flash, unfortunately, isn't that great either. But listen, if you love the Flash, pick Flash. This is your journey, and you should enjoy the characters you like. Wonder Woman's strength is her crit AoE synergy, with characters like Green Arrow, Zatanna, Red Hood, Bane, Kyle Rayner, and Kid Flash. She is absolutely terrifying in PvP, and she can really help carry your account. Her damage drops off in PvE late game, but either way, she's going to boost your account immensely. And finally, let's talk about the shops. Every game mode has its own shop with its own currency. These shops let you buy unique resources, so always check them. Each one contributes to your progression in different ways, and these are going to refresh every day. So to wrap everything up, DC Worlds Collide is a game about strategy, patience, and enjoyment. Please take your time, don't rush early content, build the characters and teams that you love, manage your resources wisely, and join a good league. With the right mindset and the right approach, this game can be incredibly fun. So guys, I hope this beginner's guide helped you out. If you want more guides, deep dives, or psychology-driven gaming content, make sure to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.